Welcome back to our insightful series of discussions regarding cyber and physical security. I'm thrilled to present the second part of our exclusive interview, skillfully conducted by Alexis interviewing our very special guest, Brandi Beals. Brandi serves as the Dean of Students and Academic Operations at the University of Advancing Technology. Her contributions and leadership in the educational sector have been nothing short of transformative. Stay tuned as we delve into a thought-provoking conversation about the evolving landscape of technology education and its impact.
Do you follow any cybersecurity news outlets, and if so, which one?
I do a lot of work with CIE and the NSA for the Cyber Center for Academic Excellence. That is a program funded by the NSA and Department of Homeland Security. So I follow them, which they coordinate a lot of educational resources throughout different K through 12 and higher ed institutions throughout the country. And they have a lot of different resources that they share and send out. Department of Education, Department of Veterans Affairs, all of the government stuff and how it interacts with education.
How would you keep your kids safe online?
So I've got 4 children, 4 daughters, all the way from the age of 20 down to the age of 5. And the 5-year-old and the 8-year-old, they do have phones that only have Wi-Fi access, not like internet or not telephone numbers or anything. And we keep them safe by limiting what they have access to on those resources, but they don't have their own accounts on anything. So, they'll go on YouTube, but it's my Apple ID on the phone. And so and it's my YouTube account. So anything and everything that they do is associated with either my phone number, my Apple ID account, or my husband's phone number, Apple ID. All of the login information that they have is associated with my husband or myself. My older 2 girls, they weren't allowed to be on social media until they turned 16. And then at that point, they had to provide their passwords and their usernames to me. If they wanted to post something on Instagram or whatever, we had to talk through it first, depending on what it was. And my 20-year-old, I tried to give her as many resources as possible, but she's out of the house and does what she wants, so I can't really control that anymore. My 16-year-old, we still kind of talk through, and I just make them aware. And when all else fails, I threaten them with the potential possibilities that somebody's tracking their information and can find them and steal them and sell them into some trafficking ring. And then I give them proof of that happening because my brother is a police officer and deals with a lot of that stuff. So if being an overbearing helicopter mom doesn't work, then I go to the threatening, here's the worst case scenario thing that can happen to you type of mom, and I just scare them half to death.
Do you think your password is secure?
Yes and no. I'm sure you guys could probably figure out what my passwords are. However, I'm really bad with passwords because I try not to put words in their names, anything like that. My kids and I have actually had conversations about that because when I found out when they were giving me a password so that I could double check it and make sure they weren't following weird sites or people weren't following them or messaging them, their password was like an old dog's name and their birthday. And it was like, stop doing that. Don't do that. So I try not to put any actual words in there, but the problem what I have with my passwords is I never remember them because I try to do different characters and numbers and uppercase and lowercase, and they're 18 plus characters long, and I have no idea what they are.
Would you invest into looking into a password manager because of that?
I would, but I don't know enough about password managers to know which one's you never know these days. There's so much spoofing that's happening and so many phishing things that come through. Like I got an email last week from saying that somebody from the federal government of Germany or federal something, I don't know what it was suing me because of a picture on our UAT website was trademarked by them, and we didn't have their permission, and everything about it looked completely legitimate to where I sent it to our marketing team. I was like, I didn't forward it, I took a picture of it, I know that much, and said, I don't know if this is real or not, but here's your problem now. And so I don't know, like I would need somebody with your guys' cybersecurity, network security knowledge to know what ones are safe and good to use and which ones are not. But I don't even trust the password managers that Apple has. I just don't know enough about them.